Because we were doing it at the top of this crazy Ferris wheel at the Williamson County Fair. A famous one. This is the one that Elvis Presley actually rode on in
It happened at the World's Fair.
Y'all, it's smooth, right?
It isn't smooth.
Except I still do the little belly flop right about here. I'm terrified of heights. Here I am. How are you? I have had so many interviews in the last couple of days. I've been interviewing. I got to sit down with Emi Sunshine. She has a very, very cool album release party tonight. We're going to get the details about that coming up. Plus, we've got a farmer family having a very cool event at their farm in Old Hickory / Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Those two farms that are on either side of the road in as you head into Mount Juliet, there's a picture of a cow on the side there, and they always have signs that say fresh beef, fresh pork, fresh eggs. Well, this little farm, Southern Rhythms Farm, is having their fall festival this Saturday from 9 until 3. We've got the details on that coming up. Plus, we're going to head off to MTSU. We talk a lot about agriculture, and we have got a really amazing program at Middle Tennessee State University. It's a plant and soil science degree. Did you know they had that? Well, I didn't either. Here are the details coming up right after we hear from our friends at Fred's Flooring.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
Hi, my name is Olivia Peters, and I'm a plant and soil science major at MTSU. My career interest is to be a soil scientist for the Natural Resources Conservation Service upon graduation. I chose to go to MTSU because I really wanted to build close relationships with my professors and my classmates in a smaller class setting, but I also wanted the resources and the major options of a large university. Another thing that really encouraged me to go to MTSU is the prospect of conducting undergraduate research. That's something I was interested in before I got to college and something that I have taken advantage of since I've been here for sure. The one thing that I love most about being a plant and soil science major is that due to the smaller class sizes, I have been able to build very special bonds with my professors and my classmates. Due to these connections, I have been able to conduct undergraduate research and be listed as a co-author on a published paper. I'm currently working on 2 other papers that I hope to be published in addition to my undergraduate thesis, but I really feel that it is due to the strong relationships that I've made here that has propelled my academic success. My favorite thing about MTSU is that it has the feeling of a small, tight-knit community while also having the resources of a large university. You're not just another student out of 200 in an auditorium where the professor doesn't know your name. The professors care about the students, the university cares about the students, and in general, I feel that students feel taken care of and cared for here, which makes a big difference and I think shows in their success.
Sarah Simmons and company, and you got some hi Sarah, how are you, darling?
I'm good.
It's been a while, a hot minute since I've seen you, but I just love your energy, and you brought a whole group of people with you, a fur people and a people.
I know. This is so funny. She's like the mascot, the corn picker mascot.
Yes, that's right. Sarah Simmons and the corn pickers. That's right. And who is your corn picker that you got there with you?
Kevin Key is the corn picker today.
Hi, Kevin. It's so good to have you. Good to see you.
We haven't seen each other in a while. In fact, I thought, gosh, it's been years.
Years, absolutely years. You were just a little sprite whenever I met
Well,
you.
I was hoping I behaved that day.
Oh, who needs to behave? We just need good music. Tell us a little bit about where you're from. What area are you from?
Well, I grew up in Colorado, but I'm an Iowa girl. I was born in the Quad Cities. Well, actually, I got to think about this. Northwest Iowa, but my family moved down to the Quad Cities. And so we're actually going to go play in Ohio on Saturday at an event called the Cub Tug, which I'm not real familiar with tractors, but Kevin says it means smaller tractors, maybe?
I think.
We don't know, but we go there. They have great food.
Has something to do with a tractor. How about
Tractor.
that? Something to do with a tractor.
Go play, eat great food, and then we're gonna drive up to the Mississippi Valley Fair in Davenport, Iowa. And there's a lot of folks. It's kind of funny, but they always go, "You're playing in Mississippi?" And it's like, no, not really. It's Iowa. It's just the river that goes down.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Yeah, the mighty Mississippi is called that for a reason because it covers a whole lot of territory. It covers a whole lot of territory. It just slows down once it passes that Mason-Dixon line. It gets a little slower. The Mississippi gets a little slower. I said it's all downhill. Well, let's talk a little bit about you. And you're a singer, songwriter, and you perform a lot. When it's fair season, you guys are busy as beavers, aren't you?
Oh my gosh, yeah. There's not a lot of stopping. We played in West Virginia last week or the week before, 2 weeks ago, and it's just been nonstop since then. I played a little show in Murfreesboro on Saturday night, and I think we've got about 4 days here, and then we're out the door again. So
now, does your little puppy dog go with you, or do you have someone that you get? Oh, she goes with you.
She is a great road trip buddy. I take her everywhere with me. In fact, after the fair, then I'm driving back home to Wyoming to hang out for a couple weeks there. And she's just like the best little buddy. She goes everywhere.
Oh, I just love it. Sarah, you are such a delight, and people don't even realize when it's fair season how busy it is. Thank goodness, because we had a couple of years where we didn't get to be busy, and so now we get to be busy. What's your favorite fair food? Okay, favorite fair food.
Oh, you're on my page. Let's see here. I was talking to a fellow this morning, and he was talking about turkey legs, but I don't know. I like the corn.
See, that's my favorite. I've got to have my ear of roasted corn. That's my first thing I go to. And I go if you're from Iowa or Nebraska, I'm sure that you go get your ear of roasted corn.
Oh yeah. And we always say it's better at home, because it's just right where it's from. So
yeah.
Homegrown corn.
Now, what about you? What's your favorite fair food?
I'm a corn dog man.
Corn. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Those are good.
They have those. They have the foot long ones too. They have the ones, and then they have the ones that are like the corn dog that has a pickle and a hot dog and the outside. I don't recommend those. I'm just saying. I'm a purist.
Yeah, me too.
It does not sound quite great. It's like deep frying something deep fried,
I know. But I've never tried the deep fried butter either, but
yeah.
You know how they do the stick of butter? They freeze a stick of butter and do it. And I'm going, never did that. I'm sure it would be delicious. A heart attack on a stick, but it's okay.
Absolutely.
It's okay. Well, deep fried Oreos. I mean, if you can fry it, you can find it at a county fair near you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm sure they're banking on us to go eat the whole thing.
What you going to sing for us, Sarah?
Oh gosh, I wrote this one a couple of years ago, and it's on the Oh I Need You CD. It's called Simple Life.
Okay.
You want to do the whole song, or just part of it, or
you can do the whole song if you'd like. That'd be fantastic.
Sounds great. Here we go. Had a gold-plated heart and a little pixie dust, a picture of us when it was lover bust, freedom flowers and moon pie shining through the tree. Who wouldn't want to be me? I more than roots aren't resettled in. It's where you leave them once they hit the ground. Live a life living wild and free. Who would want to pay me? There's roads in the wilderness, rivers in the desert of heart. Love for you once led me up for the wind, dancing on the dogwood leaves. Who would want to take me? I live a simple life. I see the stars shining bright. I live a gypsy in a halo set. Love from the world needs more than roots aren't resettled in. It's where you leave them once they hit the ground. Live a life in wild and free. Who wouldn't want to be me? Jesus wandered all alone. That's where he found more at home. An angel in a gun said, you know, it takes me back to the family root and search of truth. When it came down to it, I was searching for you. True love never lasts, that's why fireflies flash. And I live a simple life. See the stars shining bright. I live a gypsy in a halo set. Love from the world needs more than roots aren't resettled down. It's where you leave them once they hit the ground. Living life in wild and free. Who wouldn't want to take me? Live a life in wild and free. Who wouldn't want to pay me?
That is Sarah Simmons and the lone corn picker today. But when are you going to be back in Middle Tennessee? When are you going to be back in town? When are you going to be back in Middle Tennessee?
Oh gosh, I think, when are we going to be back? I'll be back in September, actually.
Okay. Well, where can we find your dates and where we can follow you? Because everybody gets to watch this.
You know, you're pretty present on Facebook as well. I've been looking as well. So most of the time I try to do things on Facebook. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but you post things on a website and people still bug you on Facebook. So I just throw everything up on Facebook.
Absolutely. So Sarah Simmons on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Yeah, but I don't really. I have it, but most people just go to it's the official Sarah Simmons music page, and so official Sarah Simmons music page.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Y'all be safe on the road. Enjoy, and I'm going to say, and just enjoy a funnel cake because I like them. Okay.
Oh, I know. Aren't they the best?
Have a good one and enjoy your great fair season. Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder at Midstate. Hi.
At Chapels, we pride ourselves on offering a wide variety of the freshest fruits and vegetables, handpicked just for you. We have a wide selection of the freshest, highest quality meats that will leave your taste buds craving more. Our friendly staff is always ready to lend a helping hand. We believe in treating every customer like family because at Chapels, your family is our family. We've been locally owned and operated for over 60 years. You can visit any of our Chapels locations in Dixon, White Bluff, McEwen, and Centerville.
So the album release is tonight, Station Inn.
The album releases tonight at the Station Inn. It's going to be at 8 o'clock. We're so excited for it. I mean, I love the Station Inn so much. I remember playing there for the first time when I was little, and it was just like the greatest experience to me, because when you're that age growing up in this industry, like having that many people, you know, backing you at such a important place, you know, like that, it's very confirming, you know. And with this Station Inn, I just love them to death, and I'm just so thankful to get to play there and to have the CD release. So I am excited to, you know, let everybody get their CDs when they come in. Whoever buys a ticket, they get a free CD. So yeah.
This is a story I've never told. I gotta get this off of my chest and let it go. But now I'm a warrior. Now I've got thicker skin. I'm a warrior, and you can never hurt me again. Thank you.
That is Michael Simeon, and I got to sit down with him. He was in American Idol, one of the finalists in American Idol, and he's right from here in town, living in LA. Now he's moved into Nashville, and I got to meet him at Backstage Nashville on Saturday. He was accompanying another young artist who was made popular on The X Factor. Her name is CJ Pham, and the two of them are just delightful, and they're playing out together and just absolutely adorable. I cannot wait to share that interview with you. Those two are going places. They're just going places. Well, speaking of going places, this weekend, there is an adorable couple, Brian and Katie Bates, their son Baylor and their little girl. And I don't remember her name. I'm so sorry. I can't remember her name, but these kids are raised on the farm. Baylor has been showing hogs, at the fair, and so they have turned their farm into not only a place where you can get farm fresh beef, pork, and fresh eggs, but it's also a place where they opened it up during the spring and summer to songs with the cows, and they had singer-songwriter nights out among the cows, and it was fantastic. And now for the harvest season, they've closing out the season, and this Saturday from 9 until 3 at Southern Rhythm Cattle.com, that's where you can go get information, or Southern Rhythm Cattle Company. You can find them on Facebook. They're having a fall festival. They're going to have all sorts of vendors. They're going to have food. They're going to have a petting zoo. Wash your hands. It's an actual working farm. So I always tell people, I go, if you don't realize, you got to wash your hands. They have some little goats. They have a big ewe, a lady sheep. And they have the sweetest story that we're going to hear about this. They had a brand new first-time mama cow, a heifer. And she was having her first babies, and she had twins. They came early and they didn't make it. Well, just down the way was a mother cow who had rejected her calf. Well, guess what? They put the calf that didn't have a mama and the mama who didn't have a calf together, and they're working on that right now. So that story is going on. So we're going to have that story in totality tomorrow, but it's Southern Rhythm Farm, and you can find them on Saturday. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun, and a lot of chances to get some really good pictures. They're going to have a pumpkin patch that's sponsored by the local church and all sorts of good things. And if you see them, they have this cute little farm store, and they have ground beef. They have fresh stew meat. They have, it is amazing what they have. And they just process what they need, and they sell that to their local. And it's so funny because now you may not have something that you want. They may not have pork chops on a day that you go by, because that's what it's like working with a farm. But if you check them out, I promise you, now they've always got eggs. They've got the prettiest chickens, and they've got a chicken truck that they pull around on the property. And they said, you can always tell where the chickens have been because the grass is always greener where they've been. So you can find out more about them, and we've got that story coming up later on the show. Now, don't forget, today in Freedom Run Dog Park in Franklin, the dog park is closed. They're going to be doing some maintenance there. So just want to let you know about that. Some other things going on. If you are a fan like I am of cornhole, Saturday, October 28th, Halloween weekend, they're having the big cornhole tournament, and that is going to be at 50 Forwards Donaldson Station. I love keeping a group of the Halloween fun things that kids can do that are safe. And during the day, downtown Springfield on the square, all the vendors, all the stores, all the businesses are participating in Trick or Treat on the Square. And that's in Springfield, Tennessee, where we have the Robertson County Connection. You have Trunk or Treat coming up in Fairview, where we have Main Street Fairview. Trunk or Treat and a movie in the parks coming up Saturday, October 21st. So save that date. It's a free event and it's safe for your kids. And that's the main thing I love, is that you can take the kids from 3 to 6, let them dress up. You take them, you can dress up too, go trunk to trunk, Trunk or Treat, and then they're going to have a movie that I'm sure it'll have a Halloween theme, but it won't be so scary that all people can't see it and all the little peoples can't see it. Don't forget, right now in Montgomery County, for senior citizens, they are working on a tax freeze, tax relief, and some real estate property tax relief, and some help when it comes to taxes and getting things like the wheel tax rebate. You can get in touch with them at Montgomery County. The courthouse has all the information, and the city of Clarksville or Montgomery County has a Facebook page as well, and you can find this information there. And if you want to go down to Giles County, where we have our Pulaski Citizen, there is a free event coming up this weekend. It is the Autumn Fest at Big Creek Winery. Now, you might not know about Big Creek Winery. They're going to have all sorts of live music. Kids are welcome. They've got a bouncy house. They've got 3 food trucks. And I love 2 dames with dogs. Isn't that a fun food truck? From 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., they're going to have free wine tastings, bouncy houses from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I do not recommend doing the wine tasting and then the bouncy house. The bouncy house is for kids, y'all. So that's some of the stuff going on here in the Midstate, and we just love being able to share with you. Now, the Department of Highway Safety gathered with me, and we did a whole Halloween show that we're going to be airing here on our Main Street Media Network. Kim Banata and I will be talking about some of the ways to keep your kids safe on Halloween, even in your neighborhoods. But whether you are a Halloween participant, most people have to deal with sports, they enjoy sports. They're part of it in their local communities. And knowing sporting events and alcohol sometimes go together, we want to make sure that you have someone that can drive you safe and drive you alive.
Hello, I'm Tennessee Health Commissioner Dr. Ralph Alvarado. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's a great time to talk about the importance of early detection and routine cancer screenings. Every day in Tennessee, 14 people receive a breast cancer diagnosis. It's scary for both women and men because all of a sudden it seems that you're facing an uncertain future. The good news is that early detection and early treatment can make a great difference in the outcome of a breast cancer diagnosis. Through the Tennessee Department of Health, the Tennessee Breast and Cervical Screening Program can help low-income, uninsured women gain access to breast and cervical cancer screenings and diagnostic services. Men are also eligible for diagnostic breast services if they meet program eligibility. Now, while breast cancer is the most common cancer in female Tennesseans, lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer deaths amongst both men and women in our state. This month, the Pink and Pearl campaign promotes awareness about both breast and lung cancer through encouraging women to get their recommended cancer screenings. Tennesseans can show their support for breast cancer awareness with the Driving to a Cure specialty license plate. It's available when you renew your vehicle registration in person at any Tennessee County's office and proceeds from the sale of the specialty plate provide breast cancer screenings for eligible women. Early cancer detection is critical to beating a cancer diagnosis. With proper screening and interventions, we can save more lives and curb the rising number of breast, cervical, and lung cancer deaths amongst Tennesseans. I encourage you to know your risk factors and check with your health provider for screening recommendations. For more information from the Tennessee Department of Health, visit tn.gov/health and search breast and cervical screening.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Midstate Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at
MidSouthExteriors.com.
People have been asking about farm fresh turkeys, and if you don't know a farmer, do you know a farmer that they can pre-order through?
I do. For the last many seasons, probably 12 of our 15 years, we have worked with the Jolly Barnyard. And Sam and Mary Ann and their wonderful family, they do chicken, but they also do turkeys. And they do heritage breed birds that are all 100% pasture raised with just a little bit of certified non-GMO feed. And they do a great job. And if you want to pre-order a turkey from them, you just go right online, jollybarnyard.com, and order your turkey from Sam and Mary Ann. And then you can pick it up right here at Green Door Gourmet. So you don't have to go an hour out of town to get your turkey. It arrives here at Green Door.
We have got so many events coming up. We are going to be taping very soon our new Taste of Nashville, our Halloween show at the Omni. Can you believe it is time? We've been doing the Omni show's Taste of Nashville for a year. It's just crazy to even imagine that we've got that going on, but we do. And we've got that coming up. We're going to go back to the zoo. We are What's New at the Zoo with Jim Bartu. We're just about to kick off a brand new nighttime exhibit called Zoolumination, and that is coming up very soon at the zoo. They're getting all ready for that now. There's always something new coming up at the Nashville Zoo. And October 7th, we had Discover Your Roots in White House, their bike parade, but their Department of Parks has got some really cool things happening. They're doing a Halloween thing in the parks at White House. So if you got to go through the bike tour, I want to encourage you to be a part of what they're doing when it comes to their Halloween extravaganza. It's going to be in the park and it's going to be fun. The Main Street Festival. Did you guys go? The Main Street Festival took place in downtown Gallatin. I don't know if you got to be a part of that, but it was fantastic. Got some pictures coming in. So many of you guys are sending me your events. If you've got one, Main Street Today can be reached easily through me, devinoday@gmail.com. Show me your event. Pig Fest is coming up, and it's coming up in Hendersonville. So cool. Kentucky Headhunters, Dylan Carmichael, and a lot of other people. Be safe, be kind, and remember you are loved, everybody. Bye.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and places to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.